give YaBoy the edge in this, and that's really saying a lot because, like you said, this is a kind of like one of the first times that we've seen YaBoy like in an offline setting like this and in 3v3, and the play has just been amazing. But let's see how both these players are playing after a little bit of like a loser's run.
Yes, and I actually don't remember who Euclase actually lost to. Did we see that on stream?
Yeah, Mutator.
Yes,
well, it wasn't Euclase lost. It was the giant Piplup with the Cascoon.
Oh, yes. Oh, of course. How can I forget the giant Piplup?
So Euclase finally playing again.
All right, here we see the, Mewtwo lead going against the Libre. I actually am not so sure how this matchup goes, but oh, nice. Realizing that he was actually on the higher end for that barrier and couldn't get the conversion, so he immediately canceled into the teleport. And here we go, a raw grab, gonna attack on that extra 30 damage from the wall. Another grab, running it back, 2 for 2.
Yeah, the truest grappler in the game. Mewtwo. Oh!
Is this going to be an anti-air? Nice. Rotom taking him out from the sky. He's getting a wall conversion. I believe it's still going to be, no, it's going to be a wall splat. And unanswered so much is YaBoy going against a veteran as Euclase. And right now he is, I would probably say he's struggling right now. He's trying to find his way in. But there we go. Spark being able to find his way in, and oh no. The enhanced damage along with the Electro Web is going to put on a slow debuff, going to limit some of his mobility here.
Yeah, oh no. I mean, it just took one good read on that Spark, and look at this, everything is disappearing. YaBoy was playing so solid, but sometimes you just get mixed, and that is going to be that. Euclase with 3 strong reads, and that's an entire round.
It is. Libre is such a scary character. Being able to choose between whether or not just doing a combo, leaving on grab a slow debuff, or at least shifting off from the next phase and then gaining that synergy and enhancement for doing most of his special moves. So it's just very unfortunate. But YaBoy down but not out, being able to go in with the Decidueye, activating Burst early, which actually makes sense. The amount of CC needed for Libre's synergy gauge is quite low, and I can understand why you would want to add on. Look at this. Look at this damage set. This is nearly 50. Oh, but not going to the cinematic because of the 21 hit limit.
Yeah, that was awkward. You very rarely see that happen like that, but I mean, that was still, I mean, the biggest thing is that you don't get the buffs, and Euclase really wanted those buffs, but right now it's going to be still okay. You know, you still got Rage, you're still just basically working off free damage because you're on the next round, but that's going to be YaBoy closing it out. Going to get a little bit of life back. Not going to be at full life, and not going to be at any meter as well. So overall, that Libre for sure did its job and a little bit more. Now, we did see the Charizard, which I don't think...
I did see that. That's an interesting choice. I've never really seen Euclase's Charizard, and I wonder what made him want to switch to that at this very moment. Maybe a little bit of extra damage or a little bit more HP on his end.
Just wants to use the fire move on stream.
The fire move on stream, the most favorited move.
Ooh, went for a little bit of like a setup there maybe, but I think a little bit too early, so didn't quite get it. But oh, okay, nice, good grab.
Yes, simple tick throw, the 1-2-5-Y going into the grab, and flash cannon, gonna attack on a little bit of chip and give Aegislash an attack buff. And every time he does that, he's gonna get closer and closer to get Rainbow Razor.
Wait a minute, Rainbow Razor? That's different than I've usually used. Are we like evolving the name over time? I don't know.
It's always been the name, but moving on, we see the approach and Euclase calling out that grab. All right, the patience.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to catch anything. Good patience.
All right, he's plus here, but Euclase does have Burst and has Mimikyu. The cancel chip, activating Burst, does want to close out this character, adding on even more chip.
Nice.
A nice Spirit Shackle, having a nice property. Oh, not being able to get the conversion and the landing. Too much recovery.
Yeah, that's tough. That was, I mean, it was a really good rising jump Y, but there's a lot of times where you can't get anything really good off of it. See, a little secret that I think people need to look at is you can actually get a few more things if you neutral jump Y, but then you're not as safe to like crossing people over. But yeah, that's just one of those awkward situations, and now it's going to be down to this Lucario.
Oh, and nice. Using the Iron Head to actually back up out of range from that CA. And Euclase, realizing that he is in the driver's seat for sure. Just getting in every single guess possible. A speed buff coming off of this grab. Just moving in and out. The shimmies. But YaBoy is not scared at all. He's making sure he gets this damage on, and he's getting closer and closer to burst. The speed buff.
Yeah, and also some health back. So yeah, I was going to say, if he manages to win this round, that little bit of extra health is going to move, of course, into this last round. And now this is going to be basically burst versus burst. It's going to be very hard to see Lucario not get full meter if he doesn't already have it, actually, against this Charizard. But let's see how the Charizard does. First Charizard of the day. And yeah, we are going to be full meter for both sides right now.
But right now, the benefit on Euclase's side is being able to have that Mimikyu, and nice, using the forward wide with multiple hits, being able to extend out the hitbox and catch the vulnerable frame. Belly bump, the raw variant, just the call out in general. Right now, YaBoy at half HP, even lower. Is this unblockable? No, okay. That would have been quite scary, but activating burst doesn't want to give him a chance. The neutral, so taking to the skies, gliding a little bit, trying to get a little bit of distance.
Okay. Also, I got to point out here, not only is this an amazing situation for YaBoy has Rotom ready.
Yes, but...
Oh my god, 2 crit grabs in a row. Look at that, life is even.
Oh my goodness, the 6X call out? That's such a long move to actually choose. Oh, the jump out.
No, Rotom. That was the moment you needed a Rotom. This is so scary. Fire move.
Fire move. Going to add on a little bit of chit. Going in with the Y and the confirm from the YYY into Fire Punch. That's going to be Euclase taking game 1. Clearly, there must be something about the Charizard he notices that, has something magical about it, I guess. I'm actually just wondering what made him want to do that, because was his other pick for his team? I believe possibly it was either Sceptile or Machamp.
I actually forget. Was it Libre? I'm sorry. I'm still thinking about that last camera shot we just saw of Euclase. It looked like he was just floating in the void. That was actually amazing.
The void.
Somehow very fitting for Euclase.
Lord
somebody needs to go back and
just
save
trying
that
to show
picture.
the amount of fear that he has against his opponent.
It's probably accurate, but no, honestly, a really good showing from the Charizard. I wasn't expecting that, right? Like, I know...
And Charizard as the lead? I wonder why.
Really? I did not see that. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is pretty interesting. Yeah, let's see if this pays off.
All right, well, but nice. Being able to have those little sidewise to be able to move those projectiles is what's good and nice. Being able to react to the charge variant of the homing from YaBoy. Taking into the driver's seat, gonna lock down that support for a bit and setting up the Spirit Shackle charge. It's setting up a bit of a wall, but the little hit coming out from the forward Y is actually gonna shift phase in Euclase's favor.
Yeah, that was like the slowest forward Y of all time. It on like the very final frame of his active frames. It was a strange thing to hit, but I think honestly we expected a whiff out of YaBoy. So I mean, good attempt to punish at least. And this is looking okay.
Yeah, this is a fair amount of exchange. Fully charged, getting the last hit of that charged CA is going to get a conversion off of it. Put him into field phase in the instant. He tried to shield it, but it was a little bit too late. Now, Euclase going on the back foot might be regretting the lead choice for this Charizard.
Yeah, I mean, I personally, I don't have confidence in my attempts to know matchups, but I think this is a very tough matchup for Charizard. Infamously, Charizard not very good at dealing with good low pokes, and you can like just consistently pressure and mix people with 2Y, 2YY into like flight stances and stuff like that. So it's just very difficult for Charizard to deal with that type of thing. It's very hard to stay in the air against a character who can air to air into full conversions like that. Plus you're tall, just a whole bunch of things that I could see being very, very tough. Dealing with the zoning, and it looks tough. So now you place down a full character.
Yes, but right now going to his main, which is Aegislash. But right now, like Charizard is, and like Aegislash are as well. They're both taller characters that can actually has to deal with Decidueye doing those rising JY conversions, and it's going to be even more of a risk to actually press a button. And another call out Frenzy Plant from YaBoy again. Look at that. But not Decidueye. Aegislash having a really nice 8Y. Not only is it partially a CA, but it hits on both sides. plus frames here coming out from Decidueye. Mimikyu is probably going to be pushed back. A singular hit from Mimikyu, we're fine with that. And Euclase, feeling a little bit of danger, realizes that he needs to take out this Decidueye. That's going to be oh no conversion into burst.
Yeah, that's pretty surprising. I mean, I don't know if there's going to be, I was going to say if there's going to be another opportunity. I regret saying that. Euclase is going to even up the character score at least here.
Yes, beautiful reactions out of Euclase. Being able to see the hit stop into that 5-wide to CA and activating burst on reaction to get the KO.
Yeah, now, I mean, altogether, though, I gotta say, the Decidueye, once again, did an extremely good job. Took about half of Aegislash's HP, plus took out, of course, the entire character of Charizard that actually did a lot of work last time. So this one is for sure, I think, Euclase fighting from behind. We just have to see how much work this Aegislash in particular can do. If the Aegislash can at least, like, get this Lucario close to KO, that would be good, but it's scary.
But also, I want you to take notice of what character YaBoy actually chose this time. He chose Lucario instead of going with the Mewtwo. Actually has faith that he can actually close out the little bit of amount of HP from and the speed buff. Actually, if you notice, if you have a buff with Aegislash, it'll actually increase his gyro ball, whether it be either slower or faster depending on the buff or the debuff.
Yeah, that's how it works in the classic games. Gyro ball, it's like the slower you are, the slower than the opponent you are, you get more stuff. So it's really cool to see stuff like that. Ooh, the backdash through, let's go!
And the burst attack to hit onto the 4Y, and YaBoy actually closing out this character with the Lucario and saving his Mewtwo for the as his anchor as well. So the decision making here is so important, especially when it comes to teams. Knowing whether or not you should put in, you know, your best character or a strong character or a character that has a better matchup experience against a different character is so important, and you can see that here for YaBoy.
Yeah, but I do have to say, you know, Euclase managed to get YaBoy off of most of the HP from the Lucario, and then almost, wow, I was going to say almost full synergy. How did he build so much synergy in that one hit?
He could have special cheer, he could have a maybe just synergy in general. I don't know how exactly synergy works with teams, especially when it comes down to a three character usage, but right there is not going to KO, but it will put him in a situation where he can't move around too much. That slow debuff is going to limit his mobility. You can see him trying to move to the sides of those projectiles, and he's just stuck in a narrow window and to get hit.
Yeah, now we're down to the true 1v1 here. Both Pokemon with essentially full HP and definitely full synergy gauge. Although, you know, full synergy gauge Mewtwo is a pretty scary thing to have to fight. We have seen, in fact, you know, Mutator landed the actual full set win with the Mewtwo burst attack earlier. Let's see if we see another.
Yes.
YaBoy not quite at full synergy, actually. Almost
and
there.
Look at that spacing. YaBoy is definitely someone who thrives off of spacing. He's all about patience, all about spacing. And look at that. Getting into a space where barrier, anti-airing Libre at the very end. And it's going to get a wall splat conversion. Wow, the amount of corner carry.
Ooh, that was a beautiful CA, but just let go of it at the kind of wrong time and got hit by the second hit of homing attack. That looked like it was like a perfect CA. It's not a real thing.
But Chef, look at this again. Spacing coming into play. It's beautiful even, the amount of spacing. And look at that. Having to deal with the fire spin wall on the approach. Euclase is on the back foot. He does have... That catches, and that's going to be a KO?
I don't know. It's
no, it's scaling heavy. It's scaling.
Okay,
quite
1
heavy.
HP. 1
yes,
HP.
1 HP. Going to be a little bit more of an increase. Yes, 10 HP on the dot. Activating burst just to get a little bit of space. And look at that. The slow debuff is not going to actually let him get away so much. And was that a reaction? I believe either he just did it or that was a reaction. YaBoy getting a score on the board. And Mewtwo pulling out an anchor. Anchor Mewtwo. Like I said, it can work both ways. Lead Mewtwo, anchor Mewtwo, especially when you have burst at the very end for that. It can be very strong.
Honestly, Mewtwo, every Mewtwo. Mewtwo's just a good character.
Mewtwo is just definitely a good character.
Yeah, let's just put that out there. But I do gotta say, yeah, I mean, I said this before, but YaBoy's fundamentals are ridiculous. Like just these classic fighting game fundamentals, and like you said, the spacing is so important, and the whiff punishing, and just getting your opponent to squirm without ever actually doing anything. You know, that's such a huge skill as a fighting game player. We are going to see the same team be picked on the side of Euclase, sticking with the Charizard in put in a ton of work in game 1 and like literally nothing basically in game 2. So now let's see if we can split the difference and even things up.
This time, Euclase sees that the Charizard didn't do so well, especially versus YaBoy's Decidueye, and in the lead, but this time he actually is choosing his main in the very start instead.
Ooh, but a first field phase win from YaBoy. If YaBoy can get rid of this Decidueye really quickly, I'm sorry, the other way around, the Aegislash really quickly, I mean, with the Decidueye, this could be huge. However, okay, big opening from Euclase. No, went for the parry. Wow, risky.
All right, the plus frames from the Geo Laser trying to find his way in, but YaBoy not out of it yet. He wants to actually make sure he pushes him closer to the corner, doing proper blocks that can get punished. I'm not entirely sure. Using Spirit Shackle as a punish is actually quite interesting. But
yeah, I think 6A might have been the very minimum punish, but oh my gosh, this is such a good round so far from YaBoy. What's the setup here? Just fully charged CA, get a little bit more pressure, saying nothing sneaky from you. Oh no, okay, now this is like one hit away. Oh no,
yes, it very much is, and YaBoy realizing that he can close out Euclase's main, the Aegislash, with this burst. He just has to make sure he does it carefully. The chip damage off a burst attack, I respect it. Bring him down to 35 HP. That might actually hit him before Euclase can get rid of it.
I think it is.
It does! Oh no, Euclase. His Aegislash is out for the count, and he's going to have to go deal with this with the rest of his characters.
Okay, two things. First of all, love that burst from YaBoy. I think that was so smart. Super aggressive burst. I love them. It was perfectly timed. It worked out, and now there's a huge advantage. B, that Rayquaza call was really unfortunate because not only did you get KO'd, but you spent meter before you got KO'd. That was like as bad as it can get, but Euclase for sure not out of it, not by any like long shot. This is still very possible, especially right here. You know, if Euclase does the equal thing here and just takes out a character immediately, we're all evened up. It's unfortunate the Aegislash is gone, but all the other characters work very well for Euclase as well.
All right, but like I said, his neutral. Yes, look at that. Taking to the skies, being able to smack him down in a quick grab. He wants to make sure he gets tack on as much damage as possible. He's trying to get the most amount of real estate out of this character, and it's working. Nearly Euclase down to at least half HP. They both have a burst, and again, another aggressive burst. Any amount of damage on this character is just icing on top of the cake.
The Rotom call against the burst is so good. Oh, it's paying off. Oh no, it went for 2, got hit by the first. Still though, overall, I gotta say it paid off, right? Still speed debuff, still a little bit of extra damage.
Yes.
And then you really lost nothing for trying. What?
The amount of distance from that Frenzy Plant, and nice. The recognition that he was gonna do the entirety of the 6XXX on that and being able to CADC through both. All right, but it's a scramble, but YaBoy coming out on top. He can't walk away too fast, but this grab is gonna KO. But look at that, Chef.
Yeah.
The amount of damage that lead did is nice. It's great. It's so good for YaBoy.
Yeah, and especially the fact that the 100% damage that it did was against the main of Euclase. This is a tough spot for Euclase, and now we're gonna see what I would say is arguably the main for YaBoy, although honestly, the Decidueye is kind of looking even-ish. I mean, they're all looking even-ish. Every character that YaBoy has is amazing right now. But yeah, this is really tough for Euclase. Good start. You need to keep the momentum going, and there we go. Offensive burst is a great way to do it. The counter Rotom call, so good.
And this actually stops, that actually canceled out a lot of his options too. Could have done 8A, which would have been a counter on it. It would have kept him in a combo. Wall splat, 1 HP. This is looking real good for YaBoy. If he can find on a little hit here, he can actually put him on his last character. But oh no, the last thing we want is Libre to have another burst already. Plus frames, the grab. Euclase is trying to find a way to actually close this out as soon as possible. Projectiles, double team.
Oh no, it whiffed! Okay. Wow, that was so scary. I can't believe the jump back's whiffed. But the homing works, and now YaBoy is 1 character away. Just got to deal with the Charizard, and YaBoy will be making top 8 at NAIC. In fact, will be our final player, but that is still, of course, totally up in the air. Euclase has to make a miracle happen with this Charizard.
It would be an upset in the making, but from what I've heard from most Mewtwo players, they actually don't enjoy the actual Charizard experience. They don't like that matchup. But we're going to find out here of how well Euclase can actually do in this matchup. JY, the approach, neutral, at a distance. And yes, Mewtwo's counterattack being a low means that he can't hit out people in the air. Unblockable?
Oh, it actually worked this time.
This will take YaBoy out of the corner.
Oh,
but
no. This is scary. This actually
scary.
could be really bad. YaBoy needs to get a lot of damage here. Otherwise, this is... Okay, that's a lot of damage. Good enough. Good enough. Fade off.
The reset? What? Okay, he actually could have done at least half. Is this it?
That might be punishable.
No,
no.
it's
Okay,
not.
got bursted. We didn't iframe through. That would have been bad. But still, the damage is adding up for sure for Mewtwo right here.
Yes. Could activate Rotom here, try to stop Charizard from gliding in. The approach. Oh, that might actually be a KO.
Not quite. If it was in duel, it would have been for sure. But
yes.
Oh, wait, no. Weird awkward punish. Only gets the knockdown. At least the damage is going to add up, even if it gets the next character. Okay, this is huge. I don't know if this is enough.
I don't think it's enough either, and it's not gonna. That's gonna Oki him.
Just for chip, I like it. I actually really like that option. You know, knowing that there's a chance that you're gonna lose the next guess, you can still at the very minimum kind of be like, okay, you have to block my next option, and at the very minimum, we're maybe gonna chip. Or Euclase has gonna be about 140 life left, maybe 120 life left to make this comeback. The Rotom is a great option against the Charizard. This has been a really good support pick, but this Lucario just needs to get one solid hit. 102 life left.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, burst is close. This is very doable.
Close. It's very doable, Chef. With just a small amount of synergy that needs to be given. Oh no, that's it. He can reset here if he wants to.
Oh, you gotta
He does. Oh my gosh, you have to survive at least 2 guesses to deal with this. 2Y. The grab.
It didn't work. No punish.
Oh, and that's gonna be it. And with a burst activation, he can actually steal this.